check, see if anything changes. And it's still up there. Mic aux, gotta turn that all the way down. Because I do not know what that's about.
Yeah.
All while this is happening, I'm working on updating mods.
I am like so broke. There's no way to order food, so. Order like right and not like. Well.
Audio output capture, maybe?
I saw you sniffing it.
Come on. It's good. I'm like, oh dang.
So, where we last left off.
There.
We good?
Where are we? Yep, I'm in. So, restart from the beginning.
That's what I just did.
Yep, sorry. All right. Hey everyone, this is Kendra Sweeney. Welcome back to another Fantasy List Game of Tune.
Hello. Believe me, the ping's still as high
Honestly,
as
I
hell,
really
but
wish we
I
kept
guess
the original. Because the odds we got a bigger chuckle out of that, me having to chase a Pomeranian down who stole my dice tray.
as I was saying, the ping's still high, but I'm gonna probably record this anyway. Hello everyone. I'm Devoid. I'm the one with a shot throat, and the one hosting the stream. I'll be playing as Sally Slington, as per usual. The characters do not change. This is a campaign. And even then, character death is not real in this TTRPG. Unless it's plot relevant,
Yep.
then we don't talk about it.
Unless you're in the realms of Roger Rabbit and Dip was a thing, your tunes can't die.
Yay! So Seth, introduce yourself now.
You may call me. I am Seth. I play a rat named Robert Banks.
Just a rat.
Yes.
Where we last left off in our game, which was a little bit of a while ago. Apologize about that. It was the Valentine's Day special where Cupid controlled Robert, and Sally took advantage of that.
Clearly. And somehow became pregnant,
And
and
it's
Robert's
also the
not the
time we also
father.
learned how Robert pretty much got neutered.
Yeah, and somehow Sally's pregnant, so yeah. What's that the assumption?
I mean, who says he got pregnant from from Richard?
That's the thing. I already assumed that she
Robert.
didn't. It's
Oh
Robert.
yeah, Richard. Robert. I always keep thinking Richard.
Richard is a Power Ranger. Robert's a hacker.
Yeah, that's a different campaign. But with Sally, Sally, she assumes she's already had to deal with possibly a Greek or non-Greek god. Highly likely it was Greek because Eros was pretty much active on Valentine's. Other than that, other, and other than being worried about possibly having a kid this early and trying to tell her family about it, she's been doing research on every single god that can be a possible candidate.
If you're looking up in the Greek pantheon,
Not just
you just
Greek.
basically have the. Oh,
Unless it's Greek specifically that we know is real. She's doing research on every single pantheon.
well, from your understanding is that there are actually a lot of gods who, go down to Earth and do the do, but it's the Greek gods that do it the most. So your research ends up narrowing down to like it's either the Greek or the Roman gods now is where you're like the Egyptian pantheon.
I
You're
thought the
like,
Greek gods gotta go to Rome because they're immigrants. Become the pantheon that way.
oh, how I actually imagined it. I just kind of imagined it like, oh, new culture.
New culture, new
I'm
gods.
Mars.
Yeah.
Yep, new culture, new god. So they just kind of were like, let's just change our names. I'm Mars now. Instead of calling me Aries, call me Mars.
Yeah.
Kind of shit.
And next, she is calling up another one of her contacts, specifically Mercury
All
or
while
Her,
Hermes.
Robert in the
well,
background is working the case,
and
chugging pot of coffee after pot of coffee.
you, Seth, are specifically working on the case of the missing coin.
So I'm guessing I'm taking a break at the body snatcher case.
Oh no, the body snatcher is
That's on
still
the back
around. It's
burner.
just that,
It's on the back
yep,
burner.
this is the, yeah, that's a back burner now because your boss, the turtle, basically, uh, a leprechaun went up to him and asked for assistance and was given all approval. So as you're just like sitting down there, Seth, trying to, write down the reports, figuring out what's going on with this gold coin. This tiny, tiny little man, about like a soda can tall, and he's just like coming up to you, being like, "Hey, are you almost done there?" God damn, that's Scottish, not Irish. I apologize.
So whatever works, man. They're practically in the same region.
You need a bit of. I'm going to ask this. Do you need a bit? Do you need a drink? You sounded a little off.
Aye, a bit of whiskey would do. But now, do you have to tell me?
Let me
Are
look.
you sure?
I think I
Now,
got a
are you
bottle in
sure?
here somewhere.
Now, are you sure that you and your folk can find this coin? This is a very important coin. I keep changing cultures as I'm speaking. Jesus Christ.
Because he's
Help
been
me
all
out.
over the world.
Well,
And
I
he
have to go
picked up
around the
accents from everywhere.
well, I had to go around the world because a lot of people celebrate St. Patrick's Day, except at Ireland. Oy.
Anyway, there's just this one thing I need to know.
Okay.
How long have you had been in contact with the coin? Because if possible, we might be able to track its magic signature.
Huh. Well, the last time I ever seen that coin was about 100 years ago when I added it into the pot of gold.
And you lost your pot of gold?
Oh, I never lose my pot of gold. I just happened to lose the coin that was in the pot of gold. And I knew someone stole it. Someone did. And I know just who.
I'm just gonna look at him. I'm going to just give him the most intense stare and see if he actually has the coin on him and he just doesn't realize it.
Actually make a smarts check.
A spot hidden?
Pretty much. I'm hoping you fail, please.
No, I did not fail. I
You
cannot
succeed.
fail a spot hidden check at all. I
Mm.
have a 10.
God damn.
And I rolled a 5.
So yeah, you spot and you try to look for a gold coin. And when you thought you saw the gold coin, you just see that it's actually just one of his big shiny gold buttons. You take a step back and you see that he actually has 9 gold buttons on him, but he was supposed to have 10. Clearly, one of them was pulled off. Now, like I said, this coin is very important to me. And Ulas, the leprechaun starts talking to you, looks to you, Sally, and it's like, why don't you come over here and have a drink with us? A beautiful woman like you should join us.
And because this is LA with in a three-way phone call, like you two, I don't care about the fact that Athena started getting drunk the other day, and trying to get some of that own wisdom. I don't care. Just just give me any info you have about who is most likely to be at my place on Valentine's Day due to while Richard was intoxicated with
I look
Eros'
at the
arrow.
leprechaun and speak. I'm pretty sure she's a lost cause at this point. She's too invested in whatever's going on. I think she's worried she may have an extra sibling now on the way.
Before I forget, Hermes actually replies with, well, the thing is, I've been up and down all around, been talking to other gods. Either they cannot remember Valentine's Day, Cupid was around and doing his little thing, or I've been just running around making sure Valentine's Day cards were sent. Speaking of, I'm 2 days behind.
I'm
Did you know
sorry.
that people would write them multiple times? The same message?
Why?
Because
You,
people
you
are
tell me,
weird.
you tell me, I'm the god of messages.
Okay, if you get any info, just let me know.
Um, there should be one person who was free Valentine's Day though, but he's not part of our pantheon though.
Which one? Do you happen to know?
Um, believe it or not, it was the Fae.
Faye?
The Fae.
You mean like the
You know, the
Celtics?
yep, the original Celtic gods.
Thanks. Any info was good. This was amazing. Thank you.
Yep. Good luck though. It's almost St. Patrick's Day. The fairies should be running around. Can't
Thank you.
imagine what you would do. Can't imagine what would happen if you got around a leprechaun. Boy. And
Since over.
actually the leprechaun overhears and he's like, "What the fuck did he say?"
I think it just
Okay, bye,
insulted
Hermes.
you.
Uh, she gets up and just says, "Sorry, I'm just about to drink. No, thank you. I have another royal on the way."
Oh, then there's a bigger reason to celebrate. So what is it? A cousin? Brother? Brother-in-law?
I don't know how to put it, but the only people who were free on Valentine's Day, the day they were actually made, um, was one of the people of your pantheon, actually.
One of mine.
Yep, it was the Fae. They were the only ones that were free that day. Everyone else was
Hmm.
busy. I'm pretty sure Wukong was trying to do something.
Now, if I had to figure out the guess, I had to say that look, he's not really much of a legend or a mythological creature. He was just a character in a storybook, and you could literally see the leprechauns becoming very quiet, very like over his shoulder as he's saying this. But he's saying that what you need to who the only person to whom I know who knows everything about the Fae is Oberon.
She whispers
He
back, "I don't know who that is."
he is a he's the king of Avalon. Best way to describe it is that Shakespeare met the Fae years ago and was inspired by their stories to create his plays. So a lot of his plays are apparently true based on my people's history.
Okay, where do
There
I?
was once a King Arthur and there was once a Morgan Le Fay, all that shit.
Holy
Hmm.
crap! Do you know where I can find him?
So, 100 years have passed, but if the coin is soaked within you, is doused with a lot of your magical energy, we should be able to track a similar signature to you're constantly giving off, no matter how faint, from the coin.
Hmm.
We just
Well,
have to figure out how to. We just need to isolate its signature from the rest of the coins in the pot.
now, sir, it's very rude to interrupt a woman, especially when they're speaking. No, now, please continue. Now, the where to find the great king Oberon is basically just to go to Avalon,
That's it.
pretty much.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we can get there by some tune logic.
No, no, no. The only way to
No.
get to Avalon is to actually have someone like me take you there.
If we find your coin, can you please take us?
Oh, gladly. Anything to repay my debts.
Thank you.
Now,
Wait, it has. I'm going to add one little thing on.
hmm,
You will also bring us home, correct? Because we don't want to be
damn,
stuck there.
damn it, I was trying to keep that secret. The deal's the deal. I'll take you to my home, and I'll take you out. But just once you know, once we're there, you have to follow you have to follow every word I say. Now for this coin.
Yeah, let's find the
You said
coin.
you were gonna try to find the energy signature to it?
Your magic
Like,
signature, if the coin has been exposed to around you long enough, even after 100 years, I know Fey magic can last a long time.
I
But
mean,
if we could track its core magic signature, which should be very similar to yours and similar to the ones in the pot, but if we can isolate its said frequency from the ones in the pot and from you, we should be able to track the coin.
well, that sounds easier said than done, in consideration that the coins themselves are only powers of luck.
Yeah, but Fey magic can rub off.
No, no, absolutely. But we just need to find either a patch of clovers or a man with very good luck.
See Sally squints like, I think I'm lucky.
Oh, man. He takes off his hat and he's like, you can see he's like partially balding. And he puts it like to his heart, being like, oh, man, I believe I'm the lucky one here. Being in your presence, anyway.
Thanks. Is there
For a
any test
brief
we can
moment
see
there,
for
it
luck?
sounded like your voice went into fast forward mode.
Tends to
That's
do
out of
that when
character,
I,
by the way.
Yeah, Sally's like,
like,
so wait, how do we test if I have luck? Like high levels of luck?
oh, that's a little simple. Um,
Quite easy.
ooh,
Had my bad luck crash into him.
well, actually, how I was gonna do it was that he was gonna be like, walk forward,
She gets
and then
like,
I want you to roll your chaos,
yeah.
Sally.
I also have the lucky stick, so
Yep,
use both.
yep. You
All
actually
right.
could add that lucky stick die into it because it's considered a luck roll.
Yeah, hold on. Um, Wait a minute. Okay, so what do I need to roll?
Roll your luck,
So that's a
and then roll your chaos.
okay. So just what do I gotta look at the source book again.
Mm,
So it's I'm pretty sure lucky is that I can re-roll any action. Oh, hold on. So much for looking up the thing.
mm.
But yeah, I'll roll. I'll roll 2 dice. They're both re-rolls basically. But one I just use on an opponent. I'm just gonna roll and see what I get.
Yeah, just roll, see what you get.
I got a 3.
Okay,
Mind you, the lower
what
the
happens
number,
to you?
the better it is.
Yep. So what happens to you, Sally, is that you
I
take a
rolled
step
both dice.
forward.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah, that's three. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. You take a step forward and immediately the dog and the cat come in and they're like showered. Let me rephrase. I'm sorry, I can't speak today. Long day. Okay. The cat and the dog, as soon as you take a step forward, come busting in through the room, and they both have like a mountain of presents. The cat has pink presents and the dog has blue presents. And then in the middle of them is a chicken, and the chicken is like, baby shower.
You just see like Sally's just like smiling, like, "Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, all 3 of you." So we got another agent, another new agent here.
Oh, Oh no, I'm Miss Cluck. I've always been here for a while. I'm actually the party board member here. I basically make sure that everyone gets their celebrations in when it comes to birthdays, uh, anniversaries, pregnancies.
Well, thank you. I mean,
I just make sure that the words get out and everyone puts in their part.
thank you
She
so
kicks
much.
the dog a little bit to make him stand straight, because he's a little bit slouching, carrying so much gifts.
No, no, he's having a struggle carrying the gifts. Let's put these all in a safe place.
Oh yes, yes, let's put him over there. The leprechaun just stares and is like, "Well, I'm not sure if that counts as luck or just ironicy, but I guess that works. Do you have
Well,
the coin?"
Actually, in the background, I just want to do a bad luck roll.
Oh no.
for him or for me.
Like, yeah, who are you doing the bad luck roll for?
Robert's gonna have bad luck
Oh no.
because the thing is, like, his luck. The thing is, his good luck keeps passing off onto other people, leaving him with nothing but his bad luck. Unless he goes fully solo, then he's nothing left. He's left with nothing but bad luck for a while.
Roll.
What do I roll? Do I roll normal?
Roll your luck.
Yeah. How do I roll my luck?
Do you not have luck?
I have quite the opposite of luck.
He does not have the lucky feet.
Yeah, you do not have the lucky stick. Yeah, then roll Chichiba. I can never say that one right.
So I got a just a flat Tichuba or whatnot.
About Chitspa?
Shitsville, yeah.
So just flat Chispa.
Yep.
I got a 3.
All right.
And the thing is, I have a 6 in Shitspa.
Nice. So you take a step expecting something bad to happen, and everything you expected bad to happen did happen, but just not to you. You basically stepped out of the way as the dog was coming in with the gifts, and right before you were gonna step forward, he steps on a little puddle of coffee that you accidentally left out, Seth, and starts sliding across the room. He's like, "Ah!" Crashes into the wall. The chicken starts going, starts running to help the dog. The cat's like, "What just happened? I can't see. I'll just walk over here."
There's a box on your head.
Oh no, he
Uh
gives all the
oh.
gifts. You start running over, trying to help him.
I rolled two sixes for the cat to keep his balance. Just like the dog, he not only goes flying, he crashes into the dog, and they both fucking crash out the building.
Are the presents okay?
Yeah, the presents
Usually that's
are
happening to me.
okay.
I cannot wait. Well, hopefully they can get back up. In the meantime,
Well, we can definitely say neither of them had the coin.
all right. Let's
That or my bad luck rubbed off on people.
maybe. She she walks over to the gifts and it's like looks at them. So many. Can't wait to see what each one
No!
is. What?
No!
Why?
Your name is not on it. This one says Roberto.
I'll look at it.
And this one says Carlito. And this says Marcus. This one's Gabriel's. This one's Jonathan's.
Oh, wait, where's mine? She starts looking through the tags, trying to find hers. Do I roll anything?
This one's Abigail's. This is Lila.
Johnny
This is the goldfish.
asks
This is the goldfish guy I forgot the name of.
Goldie.
This is Goldie's.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Goldie!
You don't even know how to explain it, but Goldie appears in the water cooler, being like, "What? I'm right here."
I almost forgot. I got you that good fish food.
Yay!
The one with the meat chunks you asked for.
Finally.
I got. Yeah, you'd be surprised. That was pretty hard to track down. Like all the stores were out of it for some reason.
Yeah, because of the fish. Yeah, that's mostly because of the fish. Oi, I cannot speak today.
Fresh fish food.
No, I was gonna say the fresh fish revolution.
Oh.
Yep, all the fresh fish in the world are starting to revolt against man. On the plus side, though, the saltwater is they're still, willing to do business.
I think the saltwater ones usually they have a lot of enemies with each other and they're just using the excuse to try to get rid of one another.
Don't talk about my people like that. The fish says.
I thought you were a fit. I thought you were a freshwater.
I'm a crossbreed, like I'm like a salmon. I could go in
Wait,
freshwater and saltwater.
wait, really?
I'm not a regular goldfish. I mean, name another goldfish that could talk.
Found it.
Hmm?
I found the gift out of all these. One that's labeled to me. Took me a
You
bit
open
though.
it, Sally. Yeah, you open it, Sally, and it is surprisingly for a for a baby shower gift. It is a well, this is like weird in a sense for someone to get you this, but it looks like solid gold baby booties.
I flick them to see if they are solid gold.
No, they are solid gold.
Well, this is gonna be hard to put on the youngin. I checked the tag to see who it was from.
You check the tag, but it has no name.
Of
But the
course.
tag itself is the color green, a very bright green. In fact, the leprechaun notices it and is like, "Wait a second, let me see that."
She lets him see it.
Oh, I recognize this color.
Well,
This is the color of those fucking annoying ass talkative ones.
what?
Okay, last, there are two types of fairies. There are the ones like me, who are skilled, who are only into conversation with themselves, tending to themselves, and rarely interacting or messing with other fairies, man, and fae. We
Okay.
just tend to ourselves. And we wear red.
Okay, that explains why I had the red cap.
Yeah, and the red coat. But the green is a symbol of sociality, basically meaning it's clear out of game here. It's clear that he cannot speak clearly.
Um, so we gotta find a
But
talkative fae. Okay.
not
Hmm.
just any talkative one. That bright shade of green. That one's not just any talkative one. That one interacts with man the most.
Oh.
I
Oh.
think the one who stole my coin is probably the same one who sent you those booties.
Okay. Let's see if we can find them.
It'll-
No,
Is there a return address on this thing? She flips the tag and tries to find one.
Hmm.
it just says Oberon.
Ah, screw it. I'm doing something.
Yeah.
I am buying a stick mid-game. make my life easier.
What's the
Okay.
stick?
Bag of many things.
Oh boy.
I
Um,
know I have I know I have one in here somewhere.
She looks at
uh,
Robert.
roll for every bag of things.
Robert,
He's
are you
trying to
okay?
find his magic tracker.
You
So
still gotta roll for that to see if you even grab it.
would that be a sleight of hand?
No, that'd be bag of many things. You gotta roll for that.
That'll be the stick
Yeah. Do I
itself.
what? Yeah. Do I
Yeah,
one die or two?
two.
I only put 1 point. Doesn't like the bag of many things stack on another skill or something?
No.
Because I
No, when it
can't get.
comes,
I literally cannot get a 1 with 2 dice. The bare minimum is a 2.
no, you could still. I mean, you will still be able to actually do it. It's just that you would have to get the bare minimum. You would have to get two, and it will still be a success. If you had a three, it would no longer be a success.
Oh boy.
No,
So you gotta try.
no, it's in here somewhere. Nope. I got a 5.
What does he pull out?
Okay, Sally, you see Robert pull out this weird velvet bag, and he sticks his at first his hand, then his arm, then like half his torso, only like his legs are exposed. And you know that scene from Cat in the Hat where like the live action one with Mike Myers, and that scene with the couch where he kept pulling out just random stuff.
Yeah,
Then an elephant comes and fights him.
that.
That's what you're. Yeah, that exact scene happens, and you do eventually find the device you're looking for, Seth. That's what called the elephant. So, Sally, you're watching Robert being pulled in, pulled out by this elephant's trunk, and just randomly hearing a whoosh, 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 and the dog whine. And
Uh,
Robert just slowly dragging himself out of this bag.
Found it!
are you okay?
No, my ego is bruised.
Well, at least you aren't bruised.
And
And
you
I
hear
am
the elephant,
bruised.
then the elephant cry.
I don't even know how it got in my bag.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm ready to start. Well, we're ready to start finding the thief and possible father at this point.
So, I'm going to ask a simple question to you. Can you touch this real quick? I just need you to put your thumb here.
She bumps a leprechaun. That means you.
Oh, here. Puts his thumb on it.
And you watch as the little device whirs up. Okay, that got your base magic frequency. Now I just need a variant of it.
Like what kind of variants? Like,
Like one that would be like decaying magic on an old coin.
oh, dude, what fate? If magic dies, we die. And the fact that I'm here means that magic still exists.
Not exactly what I was trying to explain, but pretty much. Can I borrow? I need you to also place one of your gold coins here. This is so the energy signature, the rubbed off magic. I can get that signature and then make tracking the coin we're after correct. You don't even have to let go of the coin.
Yeah, that would be my only thing. I would just never let go of the coin. He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a gold coin and just sits on the device. Like
And
he
it
literally just
wears up a
sits
bit
on it like a
more as
chair.
Robert's doing a little minor calibrations and okay, that's enough frequency variation, so we should be able to track it now with it.
Sally,
Yeah.
can you roll see, hear, smell
All right.
for
So
smarts?
smarts. I'm pretty sure that's sense. So see what I get. I got just what I needed. I got a 5, and my smarts is a 5.
Oh, nice.
I just
Sally,
met.
you're just watching Richard do all this high tech stuff, and you just look out the window and see a rainbow.
Ooh.
Clearly, clearly that it's a magical rainbow because it's touching Earth.
Hey guys, have you seen that yet? I see. She says as she. She says as she points to it.
Did you happen to leave your pot somewhere?
That shouldn't be mine. He turns back to you guys, turns like left and right, and he's like, "My coin!" And can one of you guys roll quickness because he's about to jump out the window, not realizing he's on the 5th floor.
Oh no.
Mean zip?
Zip.
Yeah, zip.
Wait, which one? Just flat zip.
Yeah, just this classic zip.
Okay, rolling 1 dice. I got a 3.
Robert's just gonna
Nice.
fast talk him and let him know. If you're gonna jump out the window, take the fire escape.
Don't take fire escape. Got it.
No, I got a 3. My requirement was 5, and I got 3.
And
Yeah.
the thing is,
So,
by
right
fast
before
talk,
he jumps out, you just grab him with one arm.
I told him
Like
to use the fire escape.
that's what I did. Not use the fire escape.
Let's
Yeah, the
just
fire
get
escape's on
down.
the window over. Is Robert really points to it.
Like I get it. Don't go there. All
No, I was
right.
No,
telling you
yes,
to
do
go
go
there.
there. Please, go use the fire escape. Use the fire
That way
escape.
you don't
as
hurt
it-
yourself trying to get down.
Yes.
I mean, all right.
As Robert just heads over to the elevator.
She heads over with him carrying the leprechaun with her.
And you just let Robert push his ground floor button and just... You can hear the classic soul-sucking elevator music.
Goes on for like 5 minutes, and you guys are just like, it felt like 15.
We really need to... They really need to upgrade this damn thing.
Yeah, like I, like put on some jig music or something.
Yep.
Well,
Let's go to that. Let's go get your gold coin back.
let's go. And as soon as the doors open, yeah, surprisingly the hallway is cleared. Yeah.
Don't
Ugh.
shut up. We're supposed to
I'm aware.
get a like him.
I do. I'm just.
My
I'm. No, I understand. I'm. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, it's a clear. It's a clear path through like to the door. And the leprechaun's like, "Huh? Oh, that'd be lucky. Last time I was here, this place was full. AKA 5 minutes ago."
We should probably hurry before the rainbow disappears.
Or is he her? Or is he Sally bolting to it?
Fast woman. Is it wrong for a leprechaun to be into someone like her?
Robert just shrugs his head. Or shrugs his shoulders. You don't know. Because this is something
Well-
you just don't care about.
Well, if the king allows it, I'm about to be married. Oh, would you
Just
mind being
make
my
sure
third
you
wife?
don't. Just make sure you don't sneeze.
Oh, what's terrible
Otherwise,
about
I most
sneezing?
likely will wind up ruining your marriage.
I mean, I'm not sure why sneezing would ruin our marriage. I mean,
Because the last time I checked, like there was a weird leprechaun marriage ritual where the groom had to sneeze multiple times or something.
hmm, not sort of what you mean by that. I mean, that must have been some type of folk tale.
And then that leprechaun went full berserk and started killing people.
Okay, out of question. Is this an actual legend, Seth, or are you just making this shit up?
I'm referencing the Leprechaun movie,
Oh,
the
the
slasher.
leprechaun. I was trying to figure out if this was like an actual legend that you're telling, or is this like some like make made up shit? Yeah, I mean, kind of, because you know me, I love mythology, yeah, I love that shit. Like, if this is some fucked up like leprechaun lore that I don't know about, I would have been hunting it.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious. Um,
But yeah, the leprechaun is like, oh, that's just the movies.
Yeah,
Also,
I didn't
photo
know.
representation. Well, surprisingly accurate representation.
Wait, you actually would?
I mean, if we wanted to, we could kill man. Yeah. I mean, I myself am a solitary fairy. I don't really like people. I don't even like talking to you.
I don't
What I just
blame
want
you.
to
Not
do
a
is
lot of people like talking to me.
no, I just don't like talking to people in general. Like, I mean, just talking is the stupidest thing on earth. Like, the fact that I am married 3 times is a miracle in itself.
guys, get over here.
All
You
right,
guys,
as Robin finally uses his super speed.
yeah, you guys start running now, and yeah,
You
that
actually
rainbow
see
is.
Robert activate his super speed.
Oh,
Except the thing, his super speed isn't really like super speed. It's more like sand style teleportation.
He's
like
using a
Sans
shortcut.
style.
It's what Sans call
Yes.
using a shortcut.
uh,
Like literally steps behind the wall, and then he goes out the next wall like seconds later.
yeah, you see that,
And
Sally.
yes,
He
I
just
do have the super speed stick.
Yeah.
like Sally. You just seen Robert turn to the left inside the elevator, and it somehow appears outside the door, running towards the pot of gold.
Oh, how did you get here?
Magic!
Okay.
Hey, even us mortals have to have some funny secrets.
Yeah.
You're not mortal anymore. Out of game. The leprechaun does not say that. The
Yeah.
leprechaun is like, huh, I didn't think you two immortals.
Really? Well, I mean the
I
horns are
got
a bit
some.
something, but you know.
Well, I mean, you clearly have some divine magic going on in you. You clearly look like you've absorbed plenty of it.
Please don't ask how I got it. Please.
No, no, I could smell the apple in your breath.
Oh, great.
Yeah, nope, nope. Magical fae, mortal, or well, the only people who wouldn't be able to understand are the mortals. I'm about to drop the accent, honestly.
Yeah, please. Like they ends up going to the pot of gold's location. Like, where is it actually?
You'd be
Oh,
surprised at that stuff I learned.
oh, my it should be surrounded by a fairy circle, of course.
All right, how do I identify it? How do we identify it? Says Sally. She ends up bumping into it.
You can't act. Fun fact: you can never bump into a fairy circle. You could accidentally walk into one, and that's exactly what happens to you, Sally. You step into a ring of well, both in game and out of game. Fun fact: fairy circles could be a ring of mushrooms, a ring of tall grass, or a ring of dead grass. It just has to be a perfect circle, and it's considered a fairy circle. And it's believed that's either an entrance to the fairy world or where fairies migrate to whenever they're on Earth.
And she steps right into a massive ring of mushrooms.
Yep, you step right into it, and like Alice in Wonderland, you start falling.
Like, so we're supposed to find these things.
Robert just stays there, looks like, and just quips.
Well,
And that's the
actually, Robert,
leprechaun.
you just stood there and you just see Sally fade just as if she was a ghost
Ah,
when she stepped into the circle.
so that weird book in the library was right.
He's gonna stand there, or you see the dog and he's like, "You just gonna stand there? Or you gonna go in after her?"
Here's how I know.
Honestly,
I'm still falling.
I'm not an expert on this. I'm not crazy. So, Robert plans to punching him and switching personality.
Gives
He
the effects of
what?
Agent Rainbow.
Robert punches himself and switches personality.
You know, with Sally, she just has to take
Do
a
the
whiff of a
crazy one.
chemical. Yeah.
Sally, yeah, you are just falling, falling, and falling,
It's like, well, maybe I could Princess Peach this. She like tries to hold her dress in a way that acts like a parachute.
and it does work like that. You Princess Peach yourself down, in the rabbit hole until
Yeah.
you
In the
gently.
background, you hear Robert yelling, "Leroy
Leroy.
Jenkins!"
You smash face first into the ground. I respect that, meme, but I also gotta punish the people who use it. I feel like that meme's been used too much to the point that I feel like I'm gonna use it for bad luck.
Yeah. You know, Sally just
Except
floats on
that
down.
one knocks Robert back into his same personality.
You know,
Yep,
Sally
it
just floats
knocked
on.
Robert
Yeah.
back.
You know,
Well,
Sally
you
just
just
floats on down.
yeah, you
Oh my
Oh,
lord,
what the
that
fuck
actually worked.
happened?
You just fell. They're screaming the name of a complete idiot who played WoW.
I was outside the circle. Oh yeah, I slapped myself to try to switch up personalities. I guess insanity took over for a moment.
Yeah, I think you did. Did you see what I did?
No?
I used my dress as a parachute.
Okay.
I literally pulled a Nintendo princess. Let's just go. Starts continuing the walk. Now where is this freaking leprechaun?
yeah, you start walking and you finally find yourself out. Well, it's weird how the transition goes because it starts off like you're underground in a cave, there's roots, and then it slowly becomes stone and brick. Then soon it becomes tile with art, and suddenly it just becomes this room with a door.
If I'm right about the
You're-
Feywild, rules work differently, so give me a second. She's like steps back like starts running or about to ram into it. She's literally
You you try to you run like you run straight to the door. I believe that's what you're doing. Say you were doing right.
right. I just try to ram into it like Catechorus.
Yeah, you try to ram into it, and it becomes a hard, stiff wall. You just like hit yourself.
She's up falling on her rear and she's like, I don't like this.
Robert's walking over. He's playing a game on his phone.
Yeah, Sally, you actually see Robert just playing a game on his phone and not even paying attention. Walks through the wall.
What? She gets up, tries to do the
Ha
same
ha
thing.
ha! Really, I beat you this year. Undefeated champion of the fishing contest.
What the? She tries walking through the wall.
You walk through it. the reason why I blocked you the first time is because because you give it a resistance. And just by walking calmly through it can you only be through it.
She's just she's just looking at her hands. What in Sam balls just happened?
Well, I just dunked this guy in this game.
You walked through a wall.
There's a wall there?
Look behind you.
You look behind you and it's a hill. No doors, no windows, no anything, just a little hill. And a rabbit hole.
Sally looks behind her. What is happening?
A leprechaun pops down and is like, "Welcome to the Fey realm."
Thank you.
Sally, I'm going to give you a bit of advice.
Okay.
If someone asks if they can have your name, say no.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can never say your name again until
Oh.
they give it back.
Okay.
No, there's a lot of things you should do. For one, never stay on the path. 2, don't eat anything. And 3, follow your shadow. And that's what the leprechaun immediately does. And he starts following his own shadow.
Sally looks at her shadows and stares back with her. Stares back at her. Please lead me to a safe place. She starts to follow it.
Robert winds up following his own shadow, but he does take out his tracker to try to locate the coin.
Your tracker is going haywire in the Fey realm.
Is having a stroke.
Pretty much. It's just basically is like, oh my god, I'm in the land of he's basically like having a midlife crisis, being like, I'm in the land of magic, the land of dreams. I'm supposed to locate magic in dreams. I'm in the realm.
Then
How
maybe
am I
You're
it's
supposed to
supposed to
locate?
locate the coin's signature only. Yeah.
Yeah, but the
This Robert
leprechaun's no
doesn't.
longer on the device.
no, everything's on the device.
Yep, now everything is wrong with the device.
Yes. I'll have to recalibrate the darn thing.
Yeah, Sally just keeps following her own shadow.
It leads you to a small little, basically, yeah, just a small little hut. And the leprechaun's like, ah, home.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Oh yeah, your shadows lead you home.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of, the leprechaun, even though he's tiny, he tries to be a little romantic, being like, "So now, my dear, where were we?" I
Well,
mean, it's not big, but I can show you everything inside.
I would love that. Besides, I'm not that tall anyway. I'm like, what, 4'6" and a half.
I'm 2 inches. And he does the
Touche.
eyebrow thing.
Okay, how am I gonna fit in here? Or is it gonna be like a
Oh,
Lego
it's simple.
set?
Oh, it's simple. He pulls out some magic dust and blows it on you. And
Got some in my mouth. Oh god.
and now you're 2 inches tall.
Oh.
And he's like, "See, easy."
Yeah. Hopefully, Robert doesn't step on us or anything.
Actually, in the background, like, you hear Robert playing like a shooter on his phone. Like, he seems to be dominating.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting
Robert,
for like to be one of his opponents to secretly be a fake. Oh god damn it! Or something.
can you actually what would you roll to not step on someone? Roll smarts
I could see.
and identify like spot hidden, like hide spot hidden.
Yeah.
Like
Meanwhile,
as you
I'm rolling dodge. Try and get out of the way of your feet.
Oh yeah,
actually
absolutely.
for Robert, like for a brief moment, you see his eyes shift to be more like focused. defined, like capable of seeing like almost any little secret, almost realistic.
I rolled a natural crit on my dodge roll to dodge his feet.
Or I
Oh
didn't
my
even,
god,
or I
nice.
got a 5. And like I said, I just need a 10 or less.
Nice.
Nice. So, yeah, Robert, right before you were gonna step on Sally and the leprechaun, you see you see Sally push the leprechaun out of the way, like both her and him, and you were like, "Oh crap!" Like, and you picked your foot back up just as quick before you stepped on them. But you could obviously see
Small.
that they're both tiny.
2 inches tall.
Well, I'm gonna leave you guys there to figure things out on your end. I'm gonna look around up on this end.
All right. Um.
Good luck,
Well,
thanks.
that's the first time someone's ever gave me luck before like that. I normally give them luck. But shall we?
Of course.
Sally, I'm not gonna make anyone roll for this one, but you walk in and you could see this leprechaun's little simple little medieval hut. Everything is made up of twigs and sticks, but it looks like
And mud.
log furniture.
Yeah. Like whatever he can get his hands on, really, in his tiny
Yeah,
state.
pretty much. His
You know,
house is actually covered in leather straps. It's basically there's a lot of leather in his house,
I assume you're.
and that is because he is a shoemaker. So
aw.
She looks around like,
Oh, it would have been a lot more funny if he was what I thought he was.
what?
Really into bondage.
Nope, he's a cobbler.
yeah, all leprechauns are
Technically,
cobblers by default.
that's actually what the term leprechaun originally meant.
Cobbler. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Sally looks around like, huh. I heard leprechauns were in the shoemaking business, but I didn't know it was an aesthetic too.
Oh, it's an aesthetic. It's a job. It's a lifestyle for us. We breathe. We breathe anything shoe.
You know, I kind of just wonder. I just wanted to like say something in the background. Like, I just want to see like Robert somehow managed to slowly like just randomly just built a mansion perfect for the leprechaun.
I feel like a mansion for a leprechaun would be the size of a child's bedroom.
Yes, it would. Meanwhile, Sally, she's
With modern appliances and everything.
including a including a the equivalent of a 16-inch flat screen TV.
And a hot tub.
God, that leprechaun would be living.
He would. You see Sally looking around like, yeah, you have it lucky. You have it much more lucky than I do.
No, what do I gotta roll to do that?
To make a leprechaun a home.
Yes.
That one's gonna be
Complicated.
yeah, that one's a little complicated. So like, where would that be? Because there are tunes that would build things pretty quick.
Yeah, the thing is, like,
Let's
and
just
like,
do
I
it as
think it'll be a
pure.
smarts.
Yeah, let's do it as a set disarm trap kind of
Yeah.
roll because you're setting up a home.
I need a 9 or less.
Okay.
And I got a 9.
Oh. He makes him a
Yeah,
manor.
you just get there. It took you a little bit, especially it was a struggle looking for leather because leather is rare in the Fey world, but you were able to find it.
Yeah.
You're not sure how you found it, but you found it.
Yeah. Guess the
It
face trying to
actually,
help you.
in fact, Seth, you noticed that the leather you actually got from him came from a man, like a normal man-sized coat.
Meanwhile, he's building. Like Sally's like, you know, sir, you gotta have a lucky compared to me. I mean, I'm currently the how would you put it? Regnant ruler of entire civilization of entire kingdom.
And I'm just gonna
So
keep making it bigger and bigger.
runaway queen.
Not really run away. I was on vacation before I joined an agency. I still run my kingdom from afar. Don't worry.
Hmm. Well, the queen of many talents is a queen of many deeds.
Yeah,
So
and
I kind of in the background. I just kind of wonder. I kind of want them just to just hear the sound of random construction.
Yeah, basically, you guys just start hearing the sounds of random construction, like hammers, bang, bang, and the sounds of what power saws. You know,
yeah, and
like all that classic stuff.
now I have a little prince, princess, or otherwise on the way.
Hmm. But would it to be a princess, prince or princess?
Maybe.
I mean, I'm not much of royal, but I met a few royals. But isn't it like normally a king and queen together, or otherwise without the other, it'd be considered a pardon me when I say, but a bastard?
You're sort of right about it. But I was the same way, and I still ended up on the throne. It's a weird story. Dad
I'm
was
pretty sure it must had some siblings passing away.
a combination of that and father was infertile when I was born. Long
That
before.
would absolutely do it. That
So Ma had to,
lots of
and
siblings, and
my other siblings are gone, long gone before I was there.
Well, I just rolled to continue working on this thing to make it better, and I got a 5 this time.
She was like, and I
And you hear like a
was the only one to
beep,
take the throne when they
beep,
passed.
beep.
hmm,
Surprised no one has stepped out of the house yet to figure out what all the racket is.
And in the end, I got the throne. Excuse me for a second. I need to go talk. I need to go. I need to go. I need some. I mean, I'll probably need someone to meet. Come face to face with it. Have a face to face meeting with this. As she pulls out a revolver and starts about to march out of the hut.
you you just basically kind of do your little thing before you march out of the hut, and there you see like Robert without any power tools or any of that stuff is like, oh
Finishing up a massive manor for this leprechaun.
yeah, basically you just see him put on like the last little tile with like glue, kind of stuff like he glued it clearly together.
Holy crap!
But
But work fast.
it is clearly a mansion for leprechauns.
Um, so she looks back inside. Hey, sir, what's your name?
A leprechaun comes out and he's like, huh, if my name be Stiltskin.
I don't think it is.
No, my name is Stiltskin.
Oh, that's good.
You probably were thinking of my cousin Kiltskin.
Oh, yeah. I think I met him once. The
Hmm,
awkward family reunion, that one.
hmm. Especially when one half of them came and the other one didn't.
Yep.
I forgot, was it
Yeah.
the left half or the right half that came?
No. You're thinking about the third. No. It was a third. Like you don't understand. Like sometimes there is the left half and the left side and the right side. There's the forbidden diagonal side. We don't talk about them too
No,
much.
no one talks about them.
Not here. My family does every so often, but not often.
Almost and done.
Um, roll luck, Seth. And this is just a pure luck.
Last time we did that, you had me do a Shih Tzu or Shitspa.
Schutzpah, yeah. Schutzpah.
Yep, shit.
I'm gonna give you some luck.
Wow, and I got a double one.
Oop.
Oh, nice. I was honestly hoping you would fail because it would have been hilarious if all of a sudden this fell apart. But as soon as you're like, and done, a bunch of leprechauns start running towards it, being like, mine, 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 mine.
She immediately starts pushing Stiltskin toward it, like, get inside, get inside, get inside, get inside, get inside.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
She like shoves him through the front door. His property,
Yeah,
his
Killskin.
property. It's not his property. None of you can take it.
Yeah, as soon as he closed the door, like all the other leprechauns are still banging on the door, being like, where's the book?
Sally's already got that prep. She's like writing a little piece of paper, a symbol of a lock. She puts it on the door. That should work. That should work. Her tail
And
wags.
as soon as you do that, the door stops jiggling, and the leprechauns disperse from your view, Seth. Like you don't know why, but they're suddenly like, "Aw."
Whew. I was like, you
But
got me
then one of
home.
them's like, but then one of them is like, "Wait a second, boys.
I'm
That
invisible.
that giant, he's the one that built it." They all look at you, Seth,
I
and
decide to go invisible and sneak away.
you're in the Fey realm, dude. Invisibility is not gonna help you here. Like more than half of the leprechauns you see here are invisible. And for record, you see about 50.
Oh, the question is, what are you willing to trade for me to build you one?
Capitalism.
As soon as you say the word trade, they suddenly are like, well, we're already done. Give us our home. And like a second ago, they had no tools or anything in their hands, but as soon as you said trade, they already had tools and shit in their hands and are like, oh, we're already done then. Okay, give us our home.
Yep, I'm gonna be here. Sally, I'm gonna be here a while.
Okay, have
Oh, wait.
fun.
Seth, I want you to write down your inventory elven shoes.
Oh,
Like they don't have any luck towards them. They're just like the most beautiful shoes made by fairy hands
they're the most high
that
quality. They're like the equivalents of Air Jordan Air Jordan ones, and
that
they can
can
never be creased.
never creased, never worn, or yeah, I mean could ever be dirty. There's like in perfect pristine condition, no matter what you do with them. Well, if you throw them in fire, I mean they'll be destroyed. But
Well, Roberts gets started on his long day.
Sally smiles like, that's good, cause he's having a bit of fun with this one. So,
I made profit.
yeah,
Like soon by the end of like after a couple of hours, like you just see
a
I want to say
massive.
like you just see a whole line of mansions fit for leprechauns.
yeah, no, Seth just built a mini neighborhood for leprechauns. Just a mini
A suburb,
neighborhood.
a mini suburbia for leprechauns.
Yep. And they're all like, oh, this is a perfect home. And they're all in like different shapes too. One of them looks like a big boot. The other one looks like a classic modern house. The other one looks like a bunch of sticks and twigs. You know, each,
One of them's basically a tree house.
Each
yeah,
one
the other
has its
one's
own
basically a tree house.
personality.
Yep,
Yep.
each one has its own personality.
Yeah. And
And they're all like,
meanwhile, Sally and Stiltskin are just hanging out, learning more about each other. Yeah, and
and Sally,
of course,
Well,
she
as
brought.
now I'm
you're
starting to build a little. Now I'm just gonna be start carving a little road between the houses, like a main street.
just to get things a little bit rolling here, as soon as you start digging, Seth, You could feel something in your hand.
Hmm?
You pick it up and it's a gold coin.
Hey, Rumpel! Or Stiltskin! I think I found it!
Yeah, that's Stiltskin. You're thinking of my cousin, Rumpelstiltskin. Hold on, is it Stiltskin or
It's
Kiltskin?
Stiltskin.
Like, oh really?
Yeah, or that's Rumpelstiltskin.
Does
That's a
this
whole nother
belong to
family line.
you?
Hmm.
I show
Anyway,
him the gold coin.
what the? This is my cousin Frankie's coin. He's been missing this for a month.
It was buried in the dirt.
Suddenly, his cousin Frankie comes out and he looks a little bit like him, but the only difference is between the two is that well, the Rumble hit. What makes them different between the looks is their beards. Rumple just has like this long ass ginger, beard,
Yeah,
while his cousin just has like that curly, short but very bright white, kind of beard. No mustache, just the beard.
just
And
beard.
he's like, "Yep, just beard." And he's like, "Huh? My coin? Where did you find my coin?
It was buried in the dirt right here.
Well,
I was
give it to
building a
me.
little road to connect all the houses I built.
Well, how deep? What are you digging?"
Just moved with the topsoil. That was it.
They both start shouting like, "Everyone!" And they say, "Stop digging! He found the coins! They're underground!" And this massive leprechaun starts digging.
Sally, Sally's just like,
Maybe your coin's underground too.
"What do you think I'm doing?" He's already been digging.
Sally steps out. She's like, man, what if, and man, they haven't seen weird until they found this. As she pulls out her vial of, one of her vials, the vial she brought with her of Agent Rainbow. You know, the thing that allows her to swap personalities instead of just brute force combat to the face.
Yep. Yeah, you pull it out, and
Yep, a small vial of purple liquid with certain streaks of other colors like orange, green, and pure black. Mostly black
yep.
at this point.
Well, since it went into the Fey world, it turned pure black.
The whole thing turned black.
Yep.
Hmm.
What the?
Something about this realm steals color.
Okay.
Hmm.
She puts the vial away again.
Like Robert's really is trying to like Robert is really trying to figure out what material to use for the road.
Sally still
I feel like
small,
I'm
starts looking around. Okay, what can he use?
Hmm.
Do I roll luck for this?
Actually, I'm gonna
actually.
have the
You could
leprechauns
roll.
vote on
I
it.
want you to roll see spot hidden.
Ah,
Well, hide
sense.
spot hidden.
Mm, just gotta make sure I do this right. I got a 7. I needed a 5. I cannot figure it out.
All right. You just kind of look around and
But I thought maybe like a cobbles. Robert's really is debating like maybe if you
and
get
I
like
mean, it's pretty
cement a
much
bunch
that.
of
You're just
stones
looking
together.
around to do your little thing. Nothing happens, but nothing not happens. I mean, all the leprechauns are just digging,
She,
and you're
she
just
already, she's just like,
walking.
Hey leprechauns!
as she walked, she
All
starts
who are
thinking.
digging, if you come across any stones, can you put them in a pile over here? I have an idea.
God, fuck you. We're
Sally's,
more interested in our coins.
see Sally start walking a couple steps before an idea pops into her head, and as usual, the golden sheen across her eyes.
I'm just gonna give this to you, Sal. I'm just gonna give this to you, Void, because this is gonna be cool. But
Yeah, you
that
see,
golden sheen, just like in Coraline, it reveals almost the truth of the world, where everything almost appears gray or paper-like.
just raw. Yeah,
Yep, just raw,
like
uh,
charcoal drawings.
pretty much, until you see a small glimmer behind a bush.
She immediately walks towards it and tries to find it.
Oh, it was easy to find because it's another gold coin. And this time a female leprechaun shouts out, "Hey, that's mine!"
I hug it over to her, try to see if I can find any others with chaos vision.
Oh, you find a trail. Someone clearly has taken at least either one or multiple of leprechaun coins and just left.
Hey everyone! Don't look in the dirt
And
anymore! We got. I found something! They see the golden sheen over her eyes, and a bit of gold coming out from her more green parts.
the leprechauns seeing the gold kind of flowing in and out of you are kind of listening to you and
I,
just following you, just being like, "What do you mean, our coins? Like, you found our coins where?"
I go up to one coin, pick it up, go up to another coin, pick it up, and point out the trail that's there. And it just keeps going. Someone took your coins.
Well,
You're right about them stealing them, though.
the Rumple puts down his hat and he is like, "Oh, I was so worried I'd forgotten that where they were. I misplaced them. Whew, I'm so glad someone did steal them. I mean, I knew someone stole them, but that's just leprechaun hunch." I
Well,
mean, he turns around. He's like, "Who here wouldn't believe that someone stole a coin on their first thought?" They all raise their hand, all except for like one little kid, whose then mom forces him to put his
like,
hand up.
bump him, like, oh.
Like,
In the background,
like,
Robert's like building a little cobblestone. Is like building a little tiny cobblestone path
It's like, hey Robert,
connecting the houses.
hey Robert, while you fix that, I'm, I'm gonna go lead these people. I'm gonna help these people find their coins, and possibly cocks her revolver. Put a cap in them, and they don't cooperate. And he starts
Sally,
marching off.
Sally, Sally.
What? Yeah.
You're gonna need something with a little more oomph.
Hmm. The
Should
queen.
have a boomstick somewhere in the bag.
Okay. She starts walking over to the bag. Oh, hold on. Wasn't there an elephant in there?
well, thankfully, you're the size of the bag now, Sally.
I just hop inside. I just hop inside. I try to find it. Where is the
You
thing?
jump in and you first fall through, but then you're like caught and are now floating in a void. And every now and again, you just find a random object.
I try to find a stick of dynamite.
Not that boomstick. The other boomstick.
What other boomstick is there?
The shotgun.
Oh,
As soon as Edward says shotgun, you
Robert.
land on your Robert, sorry.
Robert. Yeah.
As soon as Robert says, "Yeah, me and a shotgun," suddenly, Sally, you are in a, basically a Texas-looking gun store with racks and racks of guns and bullets, different types of manufacturing companies, and
I recommend the Remington. Model 1804.
Thank you.
It's a pump action.
She walks over to the counter. Hello. Is someone
you
here?
see, you basically find a um. I really can't describe this. Have
Can
you
I
ever
say
seen
this?
the Have you ever seen the movie uh To Hell and Back?
No. Let me guess. Is the guy
Uh,
made of guns?
no, it's actually a very hilarious movie that you actually I really do recommend. But basically, imagine this skinny man that's elongated, but has like that ghostly tails kind of like following them.
Oh, um, hello. Do you own
Doesn't
this?
speak.
Do
Yeah.
you do you have this? Do you own this fine establishment? I assume. Okay. I'll take a Remington, please.
As soon as he said please, he moves and
Uh,
grabs like 10 Remingtons, different sizes, different powers, different types of bullets. Still doesn't speak.
You're gonna want to get the 12 gauge. I blew open a door lock with that once.
can I also get some 12 gauge,
It
please?
it ducks behind a corner and pulls out a little box, filled with 12 gauge bullets,
12 gauge shells.
Shells.
but shells.
She's like, okay. I assume you require payment. I'm She pulls out she pulls out $700 and like puts it on. Is this enough?
It just continues to stare blankly. I mean, it doesn't even have eyes, so it's not even staring.
I
Like it
don't.
doesn't.
She puts down a notepad. Can you write? Puts down a pencil with it.
It takes the pencil and paper and it does start writing, but it's in a language that does not exist.
Oh, I'm gonna leave you with the 700 and hopefully you make some use out of that. Take a shotgun and the shells. Thank you, sir.
Without, he doesn't even take the money, but he starts waving.
She gets steps out of the shop and hopefully out of the bag.
Like, can I describe the scene?
Out on how Sally gets out of the bag.
No. What Sally sees when as she gets out of the bag.
I mean, that's kind of my rule as game master, but sure.
Pretty much, while Sally was in the bag, you can see Robert has turned this off from a leprechaun community to like a full-on leprechaun civilization that's turned into a town. You can see stores. There's even a mall and a public pool.
How long have I been in there?
An hour.
And it's
At this
already
point,
late. Okay. Wow.
well, actually, before I forget, Seth,
Yeah.
you've been doing so much work for the leprechauns, they think you're their slave.
Nah, I just got bored.
And I mean, that's not what they think.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is just a project I got bored. I got bored waiting for her, so I built this.
Huh? But we gave you payment, they said.
Yes, I did. And it's nearing completion. All I have to do left is put the flag on the water tower here.
Um, that's not the end. Like leprechauns, stuck him out and said, "Yo, you said you build us homes."
I did. I built you great manners.
Yes, you built a few of us homes. But what about our children? And our children's children? And children's children's children?
I mouth to Robert from my spot. The words, let them figure that out.
Because I do not live forever. I'm going to say this. I do not live forever. You guys do. Your descendants will also continue to live forever. I just gave you a nice solid foundation to build off from.
This is the Faerun. Anybody could live forever here.
Not this guy. Not with the curse on me that's constantly sucking my life out.
Well, that's on pause here. Once soon as you enter the Faerums, your life is on pause. Well, here, but out there, everything continues. But your moment in time stops.
You'll be surprised. I tend to break even the most world rules by accident.
Okay, I've seen that and I've been a testament to that. I've actually seen that happen.
Heck, I even scarred a fucking cupid for life.
Speaking of, Sally, you get a phone call.
She answers her phone. Hello?
Sally, this is Eros.
Oh, Eros, I'm kind of in the middle of
I, I
something.
have I have a very important question to ask you.
Yes?
Okay. Ask Robert specifically what that Cupid looked like.
Okay. You want me to ask him now?
Yes, immediately.
Okay.
This has big consequences. I repeat, big
Okay,
consequences.
okay. I'll be right back. She yells out, Robert. Robert? Robert!
Yeah?
What did the Cupid that was on Valentine's Day look like?
Yeah, blonde hair. He kind of looked like one of those snooty rich boy brats who deserve an ass kicking every week.
Hold on, let me put that on speaker. Say it again.
Yeah, blonde hair. He looked like one of those snooty rich boy brats who deserve an ass kicking almost every week for their arrogance.
Oh no, 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 no.
What happened?
Okay. I owe Robert an apology and a curse.
What?
And um
Yeah,
oh
he was
yeah, I
cursing up a storm at me.
no, I mean I like Eros like was still over here and it's like, no, Sally, the thing is okay, long story short, after the whole Cupid thing, I cursed him to never experience love again. But the Cupid that came to me, he started saying things that didn't make sense. Like someone knocked him out and stole his arrows and disguised themselves like them.
What?
Yeah, someone's imitated as one of my cupids and just ran off somewhere. Now, if we're lucky, we could catch this guy. But the problem is that he's
Oh wait, I
blocking
remember one
himself.
other detail. That fucker was sucking on a big ass cigar. And I know what was in the damn thing. He was smoking pot.
Yeah, that is not one of my cupids. All right, Sally, my love arrows normally have the scent of Greek, deities, of course, but I am specifically a being of almost a chaotic nature. But yet somehow that chaotic nature is being scented out. Like as if someone's masking themselves in another scent, another magic almost.
So
Do you
also,
have
by the
any idea
way,
what that might be?
if it wasn't a real cupid, is that why I was able to break free of the arrow?
No, the
No.
Cupid. No, the arrows are real. It was the Cupid that was fake.
Wait a minute.
Eros reports.
Then I must have. Then I have one crazy willpower.
You see Sally just like thinking for a moment. She gets like old machine again, starts tracking down the the shotgun. She starts tracking the coins and starts loading the shotgun. If you excuse me, I'm gonna find a source of this thing and shove the Remington down this man's throat.
Besides,
You start
she needs
running
my help
and
hunting. Besides, I can't. And Robert returns back to the electric. Besides, I gotta go with her to make sure she don't kill herself with that shotgun.
Well, that and
And to
Sally,
find your
you
missing
run
gold
for what
coins.
felt like a good 5 minutes, but Robert, you stand up and see that Sally's only ran like about five, like 5 feet.
She stops for a moment.
Ugh.
Does
Can
anyone
someone
have any
please grow
growing
her back to
dust?
normal size so we can hurry up and get on the quick and the pace?
Oh yeah, just eat the blue mushroom.
You mean that one over there?
Oh no, not that one.
Which one?
The blue one. That one's a bluish green.
Oh, I guess
Very
they were.
hard to yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very difficult task, but it is doable.
Okay. Where is the blue? Where is one of the blue mushrooms?
Um, the leprechauns turn to the right and they actually see that there is a, like those joke leprechauns where they have like mushrooms growing off their
Yeah.
backs and shit.
Yeah.
One of them has like a blue mushroom on his back, and he's like, "What? Wait! Why is
She
everyone looking at me?"
she charges at him. Give me your
They'll miss you.
spine.
You eat the blue mushroom, and just like fucking Mario, you just like boing boing boing, become normal size.
Thank Christ. Anyways, I'm ready to go. She starts running off to find the running off with the coin trail, seeing where it leads.
Yeah, you tell that as normal size, you are running very fast now,
And Robert's trailing after her.
and you find the coins leads up to another rabbit hole.
If this leads us deeper into some weird crap, I'm not gonna be happy.
Oh great! Oh freaking great! Now I'm stuck in. Now I'm freaking stuck in Scottish mode.
Oh no. She just takes. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm already in too deep. I need to do something. She pops the lid off. She takes the lid off of Ancient Rainbow, takes a small whiff, puts it back on. Okay. As she tries to shift to a different personality that actually has the balls to do this.
Robert comes up behind her, picks her up, and throws her in the hole. No!
Yeah,
And for jumping in afterwards.
yeah, you both are like falling, and then suddenly you both pop out at the entrance of the bureau, Owaka.
Huh? The what?
The Owaka.
The one without a cool acronym.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's like, wait, why am I back here? Golden Jean again. She tries to track the coins.
You can still see coins.
Follow them.
Robert's following.
They lead into the back of the building and right to the back entrance.
Oh, my sensor should be working now.
Yeah, no, your sensor is like pointing straight inside the building.
Leads to the very back. Follow
Oh boy.
coins.
Don't tell me someone they're in someone's coin collection or in the evidence locker.
You open up the back door to basically the building storehouse where there's like extra things like extra handcuffs, extra bulletproof vests,
The
extra.
armory.
Yep, basically.
Though I'm pretty sure we normally wouldn't have it have a back door entrance to it.
Well, it doesn't have actually any of the weapons. It just has like like extra non-lethal stuff.
Ah, this is a play armory. Yeah, we get it. For airsoft tournaments and Nerf gun fights.
Yep, pretty much. Once a month, this place has a Nerf battle where everyone in the company tries to shoot each other and the winner gets a vacation. Last year's winner was a turtle, and it was not the boss.
Oh,
No, it's just, it looks like there's like a photo of like this clearly 80-year-old white afro, kind of like curly type hair. And it's just like one, like I said, it's a fucking turtle. And yeah, I mean, she's known as Betty, last year's winner.
she walks past it, stops, walks back. She looks at the picture intently. Great Aunt Betty?
You know, that picture doesn't move or anything. It's just,
How does she? Oh, okay, she never told me about that. She starts walking.
as soon as you turn around, you actually could see the rest of the gold pile. In fact, I really wish Seth noticed something that I left for him. Like, I just want to make that quick note. I feel like I left a clue there for Seth that I just wish he noticed.
Well,
But
none of us noticed it.
Sally, Bear,
Up.
I want you to
I
roll
got
see
distracted
spot
by a
hidden.
Pomeranian. What did you say?
I said I wish you noticed a clue I added in when you were in the leprechaun area.
Oh, thank Christ, I got a 4.
Clue. I don't remember
I
a
needed a
clue.
5. Like, I needed to meet a 5, and I got 4.
You
I
could
exceeded.
find, like Sally, you find not only a coin, but it looked like a piece of leather, specifically coat leather. You actually remember this leather as the same leather that Seth was making when he
Houses
was making
with.
the
Yeah.
houses. Remember the coat, Seth? The
Yep.
adult, normal man-sized cloak in an area with a bunch of leprechauns.
Hmm. I remember that.
I figured that this big coat in an area full of small people would have definitely felt out of place, but
Isn't that the janitor's coat?
no, it is not the janitor's coat.
Does the coat have any ID or name tag or anything? Or no?
It actually does have a manufacturer on it.
Who
It
was
just
it?
has CE at the end of it.
Of course, so it's the rest of it's torn up. Crap. Okay. Wait.
Does Robert? I'm gonna see if Robert remembers.
Wait. CE or ME?
Oh, Emmy. Sorry, I was
It's
spelling
like,
wrong.
Wait. Is that an Acme coat?
well, I've heard they made many products, but who would have need for an Acme coat? I mean, I've already.
Quick, put it on. See if it turns the view invisible.
Okay, she puts it on.
It gives you, I mean, it's a little tiny torn piece, but it gives you a bonus on your disguise.
She wears that as a ring. All right.
So, pretty much, it's this coat. One of those a coat of disguises.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me,
You know, I'm
I've.
surprised I remember them.
You know, I find it
Last I heard, they
surprising.
were getting a lot of horrible complaints
Yeah, but
about products not working.
right, but here's the thing. I I've had to face down some of their products a few times. Robert, I don't know if you know this, but there's a reason I always go missing sometimes. There's these
If you
people.
don't want to talk about it,
No,
you
no,
don't have
I
to.
need to tell you. I need to tell you so that way you have better context. in case you end up getting a ransom letter or something. There's this organization or something called the BLSS. I don't know what it stands for, but they're always kidnapping me and putting me in perilous situations once every 2 weeks.
But it's been over a month. You only been kidnapped once.
Yeah, sure. Flashback.
And it's like there's been 5 times where Sally's been kidnapped, but it was
Robert was too busy to notice.
just off screen. Yep, it was either off screen or Edward.
Robert.
Robert.
Robert's too
Yeah,
busy to
Robert.
notice.
I'm mixing characters up.
Yeah, she
Ugh.
just gets on screen about to say something that she just grabbed.
Yeah, like no, it's just like yeah, just that whole little like like to draw it out for you. It basically comes down to you, Sally, being like, "Oh, really?" You just grab like the side of the television screen, kind of shit, whatever, and you just pull it to the left, and it's just all that little scenes,
Oh,
and
with a montage
then you
like,
pull,
ah,
yeah, pretty much just that little music, and as soon as it all ends, you just push it back to the left,
I
and
just
you're
put it back
like,
on the screen and I'm like,
"See,
so
How did you disappear from reality?
now someone else dragged me. Oh my god! Look, one of the last times I had
No,
to
you
do.
literally disappeared in front of you. You grabbed something. You went to grab something. And you just poofed.
Give me a second. She like walks off, brings back the old CRTV thing. Oh, remember seeing these things in classrooms back in the day. She pulls out a tape.
yeah,
Also, thanks producer for giving me this. She puts it in, presses play, lets him watch it. Of
yeah,
every
that
time she gets
happens right in front of
kidnapped.
you, Seth. This time you
You actually see
actually
it.
can't see it. There's no avoiding it this time. Like you are actually like as soon as the
Witnessing.
scene puts back onto you are in a kid's desk kind of shit. Like
Wow.
you're just like sitting in it.
I thought that thing was broken.
I don't know. I had to use a bit of my chaos power in order to make it work. Look, the point is, it's not. The point is, I keep getting kidnapped like once every 2 weeks. And here's the thing. One of the last times I had to deal with it, I had to deal with some of Acme's more lower end, like down low but higher quality products.
You want to hear one of the products I've been hit by multiple times before?
Yeah.
It's called a paladin grenade.
What?
It's a paladin grenade. It explodes and an angry paladin comes flying out ready to fight whatever's near it.
Huh.
They can be dragonborn, they can be rats, they can be humans, they can be pretty much any race, to any god.
That's interesting.
They're terrifying when you encounter them.
Well,
Well, some of the products I have to deal with some of their explosives and a specialized mode of transportation.
but yeah. I mean, you gonna say anything else, Seth?
I
Or
assume you don't know what that is.
Honestly, I don't think that was Acme.
So it wasn't their train of death.
I don't think they have a train of death ever since the lawsuit.
a lawsuit from
Wile E.
Busty
Coyote
Bunny.
himself.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
We can't
Wait, if it
use
wasn't.
we can't use that name, dude.
Oh yeah.
So she's like, wait. If it wasn't that, then what was it? I mean, they had their name all over it. Or at least I thought I managed to get a good look
I
at.
just remember it was a coyote of some sort.
All right. But still, though,
No,
like,
he wasn't trying to get a roadrunner. He was trying to get a hare.
huh? She looks around like, so who could have taken this? She starts looking behind her.
Why don't we just go check the CVC footage?
All right, I suspect him to be behind me for comedic effect. She starts walking over to see our TVs. Like,
No, we have a little security room.
like okay, yeah, it's like good point. I was going to the wrong place. She starts walking to the security room.
Like you probably see Robert just come out of nowhere. Part like in the footage, like you see Robert come out of nowhere, right? Take like his arm come out of nowhere and just tear a chunk of the coat off.
I mean, the coat was already torn, but
The coat's already torn. I'm wearing
hey,
a piece of fabric from it as a ring. Um, she starts, anyways, you make it to
but
the
yeah,
security room, and she's looking over she's trying to look over the footage.
you look over the footage of I mean that little room, and everything was fine until this moment of static happens. And by the time the guy was gone, like as soon as he entered, static happened. But as soon as he left, static gone.
Yeah, not
Like as if
Robert's
his
gonna do
presence
something.
affects
Like,
camera.
hold on, I want to try something. She like puts her hand on the console, starts channeling chaos to make sure it's not static.
It is not static. It is magic.
It's magic, magical
Yep,
static.
it is clear.
Great, frick.
Can Robert try something?
Go ahead.
Robert heads over to the console, gives it a whack to clear the static.
It gets rid of the static, but they're basically Sally. You're now watching 3 days before footage
I think you hit it too
filmed.
hard.
Oh, let me try again. Gonna use smarts and
Oh God, please fail. I have something so funny I need to do.
Roll.
actually he's gonna use smarts and use track.
All right.
Just on what I needed.
That is.
I needed a 9. I got a 9.
Ugh.
Okay. I'm like wondering, do you ever get like a 10, 11, or 12?
Let me see. I'm gonna roll this next set of dice.
Like I'm curious. Like you've been
Yes, I
rolling
just
like
got a 12. The second
damn.
roll.
Let's do the
As
second
soon
one.
as
Let's do the
I
second one first, and then the 9.
I think my luck's
like
finally run out. Then again,
yeah, I
my stats are built for like I'm heavily invested in smarts. Like the only thing I'm not very great at in smarts is identify dangerous crap.
Right.
fair enough. All right, but here's what happens. You hit it again to get rid of the static, and suddenly, Sally, you're watching your own um home video. Basically, it's like one of those weird family moments where someone was filming the miracle of birth.
I was watching her conception tape.
I don't need to see
I was
this.
watching herself being born. Like, hit it again.
How about you hit it with your chaos powers?
She walks over and just like
But
she's going to smack it. All right.
you
And I got a 5.
yeah, you smack it, and it goes back to the static. I'm still gonna honor Seth's first roll because he smacks it again one last time, but he hits it like in the back, and suddenly the TV coughs up like a bone, like as if it was choking this whole time. And you can see a clear footage of the guy coming in, taking the coat off, placing a coin down on the table, and walking upstairs without revealing his face. But it is clearly a he.
Well,
Hell,
here I go
I'm
kill it
gonna
again.
try to see if I can track him on the other cameras.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go to the upstairs and give him a good taste of 12 gauge. She starts marching off. Don't worry, fingers off the trigger right now.
So Robert does. Yeah, Robert's going to be trying to track him through the cameras to track his movements to see where he went.
You start tracking his movement, and as soon as he walked, again, he was like excellently covering his face. But as soon as he walks into the bathroom, he just doesn't come out. Like you just spend the next 3 hours just watching people go in and out of the bathroom on fast forward. You're on like week 2. And it doesn't make sense because this was supposed to be like footage of today.
He's seeing into the future.
Yeah, but he's just
Robert
been staring
grabs
at the
his head
bathroom
in
for two
pain, I
weeks,
want to
so
say.
he could have been that scared. It could have been a prophet.
Yeah.
Could have known lottery numbers, but now he knows who's going to go into the bathroom at which time.
Meanwhile, Silas is going to the upstairs room, to where he probably went.
You go upstairs, and it's a little hard to track someone when the floors are like being washed by the janitor.
Right.
Like it's like
Does
he
Sally have
clearly
a
just
radio or a communication device on him?
yes.
A phone with NordVPN.
Robert is directing them towards the bathroom.
She starts going there.
The dude went into the bathroom but never came out.
Alright. She goes in there with a 12 gauge.
You go into the men's bathroom, and
Oop, hold on. She covers her eyes. Okay, can you guide me on where to go?
No! I don't have any cameras in there.
Dagnabbit. Okay.
yeah, legal issue. Yeah, legal issues.
Okay. Gotta disobey my. Gotta disobey my father's third rule. She opens her eyes and just. Wow, there's just a women's bathroom. Anyways,
Except,
Um,
like, except it has like an additional urinal.
how do you pee in
I'm
that?
gonna say this. I've been in both because I used to be a janitor at the fucking Discovery Museum, and my current job's fucking storm room is also in the women's bathroom. So I've been in both, and I could tell you that girls have it better than us when it comes to
Basic,
the
just
bathroom.
just
I
slightly,
tell you that much.
just slightly.
Yeah, slightly.
Oh,
Depends on the area.
it's like the women's bathroom, but there's just a tad bit worse.
Yeah, you're just like this is like you're thinking if this was the women's bathroom, if it was half finished.
Right. Like she starts trying to find any sign of this guy, kicking down stall doors.
Well, actually, as soon as you bust through the door, you could hear a toilet flush,
What?
but there's no feet.
She goes over and kicks down the door. See if she can catch him.
You don't catch them. The toilet's already done flushing and is already re-rising.
Like, um, Robert, I think the guy might have flushed himself.
Uh,
Screw it, I'm going after him. Oh, it's so gross. So gross.
Yeah, you just put your foot in there and you just press I mean
The plunger. Yeah.
the plunger, and you just spin in a circle. You mean it's fast. Actually, I want you to roll strength, like muscle, just pure muscle, just to not throw up.
Now, natural crit.
Oh, nice. No, you take it like a champ. You just spin so fast, you just go down, and like in a spy movie, you're just going fast and straight. Those like in those I don't know, like those weird spy movies where they're like going through tubes underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what it
And
looks like for
you
you.
hear the communication device go boop 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 as connection drops.
Dang
But
it.
then, and it was actually a pretty straightforward path, but it leads you down to the company basement
Wait,
because
we
you
have a base?
shoot out the pipe,
Downwards or
but you
horizontally?
horizontally, but you still make the hero, you know what I mean, fucking landing.
Right.
Because I'm honoring that, you know what I mean, that, and I'm honoring that crit.
Yep.
You just no issue. You just go straight into like the company basement,
Yep. Shakes out the shotgun, get it dry, cock.
and you hear a couple, and now you hear footsteps.
Where?
Like, I mean, that was my teeth, but but it's like an echo chamber. There's no exact true location. Whoever this person is trying to goddamn hardest not to be caught.
Chaos vision. See if I can see them. Or their pockets full of gold or anything.
Actually, you do see pockets full of gold because of the magic that is on them. They're constantly it's like fucking shining.
Can I also make a quip?
Yes,
I got a question. Does Sally's chaos vision let her see through walls?
it does not.
Darn, because I was gonna have like in the background, like you just see a image of Robert eating a box of eating donuts.
No, but that's actually what happens. Like Sally does all this, you know what I mean, fucking spy shit. Some now she's finding the person. She uses some magic to see them. In the next scene, it's Robert in the cafeteria eating a donut
And then he goes on and figure out like
in the
probably
Rex. You
eventually
know what I
head
mean,
downstairs. And I just want to say like,
Like, and as he's eating, goes
what
here.
would the odds be where Robert just opens the door and takes the bastard out?
Yeah. Yeah, and from where Robert's eating his donuts, you just hear combat and shotgun blasts.
Better go check it out.
you go and check it out. You know what I mean, Seth.
Can I attempt to completely knock out the perpetrator? Knock out the knock out the perpetrator with the door by complete accident.
Yes, and that would be a stick roll, just a pure stick.
Do it.
What would that be? An incredible luck?
Yeah,
Well, I don't have incredible luck, so I have to roll a shit spew.
Shit spot. Yeah, shit spot.
yep.
Come on, dice, don't fail me now!
I'm rolling chaos to help you.
I just critted.
Oh, never
Oh
mind then.
my god. Yeah, no. Sally, okay, so here's what happens. Sally, you start blasting your shotgun here, there, and trying to
Just trying
figure
to
out who
aim,
this
just
person is.
aiming directly at him, crosshairs inside the pockets, the glowing pockets.
Yep. And you're able to chase this guy up some stairs, and before he's about to, you know what I
Enter,
mean, open the door,
get out.
you know what I mean,
Robert opens
Robert
like, pow!
opens the door and it flings him off the stairs and he falls into some boxes, the wood classic wooden crate boxes.
And Robert, what the hell is that?
She leaves after him. Our
As Robert
perpetrator.
flips the switch to turn the light on.
She
You
leaps
flip
out.
the switch to turn the light on and you find, you know, there's clearly a guy in a cloak. Like, oh,
You see Sally just leap down and Princess Peach down to him. And shotgun aimed at him. Take off the cloak or I'm pulling this dang trigger. There's at least one more slug in the
the,
chamber.
he holds his hands up and he's like, he doesn't speak, but he's like shaking and he's about to take his hood off. And
You better not have pockets saying or something.
damn it. fucking pocket sand. That's a legitimate strategy people should use.
Yeah. It's just a shotgun like directly aimed directly at him. He cannot run. She's at the perfect
No,
spot.
no, he cannot run. So what he does do is that he puts his hands behind his head, like thinking that's like what you want. And I want you, Sally, to roll quickness.
Just zip.
Yep.
I roll a three. I need it.
Ooh,
I roll a three.
I got a nat. I got a nat.
Chaos.
Chaos. Oh shit.
Yep. And I'm rolling lucky. If that doesn't work.
Doesn't my
Well,
ability like give you a
you
reroll
turn
for
my
like
nat
weird order?
from you turn my nat into a 6,
Yes.
but that still works.
You just see him try to run. Like, nope.
So he puts his hands behind his head and he teleports, but not before you get your shot, Sally. You shoot just enough of him to get DNA evidence. You didn't get enough to truly, well, like I said, you can't kill tunes.
Right. But I did get enough to get his DNA
Yep.
from blood splatter. Right.
I mean, it's a mixture between blood splatter and
Ink.
bits and pieces of, well, yeah, ink,
Ink splatter and bits and pieces of his body.
which appears to be paper.
I immediately grab it and like, how am I supposed to get DNA off of this?
Easy.
Okay, explain.
You
Or show
see,
me.
there's two types of creatures in this world. There are toons, and then there are the 3D people.
Okay.
You and me, we are consist of the toon category.
Yeah, so we're dealing with the 3D one?
So we pretty much have a bring that paper scrap up with you. We put it in scanner, and then it goes in and tries to match it.
Alright. She goes up and just like follows Robert to the machine.
This is the toon scanner or toon sample analyzer. 3,000.
It opens its eyes and it speaks, "Hello, how can I help you?"
We'd like to figure
Robert
out who.
gestures to Sally.
Like she walks up. Can you please scan this and figure out who this is?
It pull a little trace, sticks out,
She
and it
puts
says, and the robot says, "Place items on tray to begin scanning."
she puts the paper in ink.
Thank you. Scanning shall now begin. Scanning complete. Analyzation time 2 hours.
I never said it was fast.
Well, at least we got some time to kill in the meantime.
Robert's eating another donut.
Sally takes some time to find a place to sit and opens up her lunchbox.
Want a donut?
Sure, she sorts through her stuff. Would you like some asparagus?
Nah.
Oh man.
Gives me gas.
Well, I got a filet mignon, I got baked potato, I got some asparagus, got gravy.
You, Sally, suddenly, as you're like describing the food, are starting to feel a little sick as you're describing it.
Uh, hold on. She gets up and goes to the bathroom.
Oh.
You,
Vomit.
kind of. You felt like vomiting, but as soon as you did it, um, ever seen Son of the Mask? Yeah,
No.
basically you just
Yeah,
no.
I've seen it.
I have not seen that movie. I have not seen that movie.
I've seen it.
So what
Yeah,
happens?
Be glad. Yeah, basically you barf bubbles,
What the? What?
and then suddenly you burp a butterfly.
Why?
But after that, you suddenly feel better.
I need to eat my lunch. The lunchbox is already open. She goes back and walks, and she's like, okay, uh, I'm gonna
You
take a
know,
donut.
I just want to say, if
Huh?
she is pregnant, I don't want Robert to be the biological father.
He isn't. His balls are gone.
And
unless there's
chaos is a
some
thing.
unless there's some BS time space shenanigans on it going on.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I know you weren't.
I
So
am I'm just like Dan Harmon on that one. I agree with him that time travel shit to explain
no,
shit, it
not
is
time
stupid.
travel. It's like altering the state of reality so that he is the dad.
Oh,
But
that that also.
yeah, that's a no. So Sally just begins to eat her lunch and is like, this stuff's good. Hallelujah. I want to take one. She pulls her hand out for a donut.
Oh. You want a jelly? Cream filled? Or do you want just glazed?
Analyzation complete.
Oh man, get to my asparagus. That's my favorite part. She grabs it all in her mouth, starts chewing. So what are the
Now,
results?
the results. It shows a picture of who it is, and your characters are so shocked at what you see. Your characters can't help but have their jaws on the ground. You guys drop your food. You find out who this is.
Actually, Robert wouldn't drop his food.
Oh no, Robert would drop his food,
Yeah,
finding
of
out
course.
who.
Like Sally would put her lunchbox to the side
Can I roll
first.
for it?
And, but yeah, you figured out who it is. You figured out who is the shapeshifter, the person who replaced one of the Habanero brothers, the same person who suddenly stole a coin.
Stole leprechaun
In
coins.
fact, in fact, the same person that works in this very building. And the answer will come up next week. Well, next
Dag,
time we game.
dag nabbit. Okay.
Ow.
No.
Like Robert picks his donut up and bites, continues to finish eating it.
Yeah.
I would tell you guys who it is, but if I did, the game would last a little longer.
Yeah. Still though, good way to keep the audience in suspense.
Oh no, absolutely.
Yep.
Well,
Anyways, if you
after Robert finds out, he just reaches down,
picks up a donut, eats it.
picks up the donut he just dropped, and finishes it.
Yeah. Anyways, if you like
He's a
this,
rat after all.
yeah. And if any of you, if any of the audience like this episode, go ahead and follow and sub on Twitch and subscribe, like and subscribe on YouTube.
You know, I'm really just surprised I haven't rolled very on the high end.
Yeah.
Then again, I think my D&D luck is carrying over where I can't roll above a damn 3.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyways,
that was me.
good
When it
night.
comes to damage.
Anyways, good night, audience, and hopefully you had fun. Um, and
Honestly,
and
I'm
stream.
wondering if I should